Welcome to Inspire Tutorial. Today's topic is motion from class 9 physics. So before we discuss what is motion or before we understand motion, we need to understand a word or a term called relative. Say for example, if I take two lines, line A and line B. So in this case, I can say line A is longer than line B. That means when you compare the lengths of these two lines, A will be longer. But if I draw another line C, now the same line A now becomes shorter than C. So the same A is longer with respect to B, but in the second case, line A is shorter than the line C. So now this is called relative. So we are saying the length, or describing the length of the line A in terms of B. If you say in terms of B it is longer, but if you say the length of A in terms of C, it will be shorter than C. So this is called relative. So let us take another example. There are two persons, person A and person B, and there is a ball between those two. Now without changing the position of this ball, if you ask the person A, so where is the ball, then person A will tell the ball is on my left side. But if you ask the same question to this person B, and if you ask about the same ball, then the person B will tell the ball is on my right side. So here the ball will be on the left side with respect to the person A, but the same ball will be on the right with respect to the person B. So this is relative to the person to whom you're choosing. Similarly, the state of motion is also relative. For example, we'll take a tree which is on the roadside, and there's a person standing on the road. He's not moving. Let us say he's standing, and or let us say he's waiting for the bus, and there's a car moving. There is a speeding car and it is moving away from that person. And if you take the tree as a reference, with respect to this tree, we can say the person, let us say person A, the person A is not in motion. The person A is in the state of rest, because with reference to this tree, the position of this person A does not change with the time. So let us say he's standing over there. So the distance between these two, let us say it is some 10 meters. Since he is not moving, so first second it will be 10 meters. After 10 seconds also it will be 10 meters. After 1 minute also it will be 10 meters. So here what happens? The position of the person is not changing with the time with respect to this tree. Now let us take this moving car. Now this car is moving away from this person. So when you observe this car with respect to this tree, in the first second it is here. Let us say the distance between this tree and this car is 5 meters. Okay, and after 2 seconds the car reaches this position. Then what happens? The distance between the tree and the car changes. Now the position of the car is changing. Let us say now it is 20 meters. So here what happens? After 2 seconds the distance between the car and the tree is 20 meters, means the position of the car is changing with the time with respect to the same tree. So now we can say the car is in state of motion. But if you take the same tree as reference, and if you're talking about a person who is standing on the road, then since the position of the person is not changing with reference to the tree, then we can say the person is in the state of rest. Okay, let us take the same car and let us take the person or the driver in this car. Now let us say with reference to the car. Now I'm taking the car as the reference. So now the car is moving. So first the car is in this point and the distance from the tree is 5 meters. It remains 5 meters. And after 2 seconds what happens? It moves some distance. Okay. Then the distance of the tree from this car. Now we are taking the car as the reference. So now the distance from the car will be 20 meters. Now with respect to the car, the position of the tree is changing with the time. So now we can say this tree is in the state of motion with respect to this car. Similarly, if you take the person in the car, and as long as the person or the driver is inside the car and the car is moving, but with respect to the car, the position of the person is not changing because the person is also moving along with the car. So the distance between the person and the car will not change. So now we can say the driver inside the car is in the state of rest because the distance between or the position of the person is not changing with the time with respect to this moving car. So we can say the person or the driver in the car is in the state of rest. Similarly, if you take this person who is standing on the road with respect to this car, now what happens? Because the position of the car, now with respect to the car, the position of the person is changing. In the first second, let us say it is 5 meters. After 2 seconds, the car moved here and let us say it is 15 meters. Now with respect to this car, at 1 second the person is 5 meters away, but after 2 seconds the person is 15 meters away from the car. So now with respect to the car, this person will be in the state of motion. That means the state of motion or the state of rest will depend on observer. Okay, so it is a relative term. It is a relative term. State of motion or motion is nothing but a relative term. It depends on something like observer or it is with reference to some other object.